Like you know, I'm not trying to be James Patterson. I'm gonna do me, and you know, some people they might say I'm not really feeling your books. Nah, I'm like, what? Everybody should be feeling my books. You know what I'm saying? What you mean you ain't feeling my book?
Yeah.
But for that one person,
yeah,
but for that one person, I get 7 or 8 who say, "Yo, you wrote this?
Yeah.
You wrote this?"
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Yeah, what you mean? Like, what you trying to say right now?" But yeah. So you know,
and it feels good when people acknowledge your
what?
work.
What?
Yeah.
So, you know, be creative.
It feels good when people acknowledge my work.
Exactly.
You know?
Listen, little mama, you got a podcast.
Yeah, and it feels good when people say, wow, I really love that interview that you did with so-and-so, this author, Eric Dixon. I really love that. Or I really love that interview you did with, you know, with Chris Harrison. You know, so I really, you know, I appreciate that because it takes hard work, like you writing your books.
Your voice is amazing on this podcast. Like,
well, thank you.
When I listened to your first interview, I said, wow, like, listen to her voice. It's amazing. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Create, do you, and it's gonna come. Just be patient. Be patient.
Well, I definitely love it. I love what I do. I love talking to people like you. My brothers. I love it. I love it. I love being able to find out about your, you know, about the products that you guys put out there, you know, and you as far as being a writer, you know, the first author to come on the show. And hope that I hope this brings more authors because
I hope I set the bar.
Yes. So that way I would love to promote any other authors that are out there that would love to get their work promoted on my show. Hey, holla at me. You guys got my email address if you download this app. So please, I would love to do that. Eric, I know you were talking about your children throughout the show.
Yes.
Now you said you had 2 kids?
Yes.
How old are your kids?
Grown. My daughter is 16 years old. I keep forgetting.
16.
Yes.
Ooh,
so
sweet 16.
Yeah, and my son is 14.
Oh, okay.
I keep forgetting.
You got teenagers.
Hey, I keep forgetting. I be thinking they like 25 and 26. Yo, I'm for real. And
you know,
I know
kids
they probably
today are advanced, you know, than what we were when we were teenagers. You know, wouldn't you say they're like a lot more advanced?
Especially my kids. Like yo, big ups K and Q. Like
are
I know they
writers too, or have
you know
they
what?
found their niche in life? Of
they
what
both have it. They have it in them to be writers.
Oh, okay.
I have read some of their work.
What?
Yes.
Oh, nice. They following in Dad's footsteps?
Well, I don't know if they want to though. I don't know. Listen, I don't try to push them to do what I do. Mm-hmm. They got to be K and Q and K.
Yeah.
They got to find their own path in life. My daughter, I already know she want to be a vet.
Nice.
She
so she has a love of animals.
Man, what? Since she was a kid. Yeah. So yes. So I encourage her.
And she's the oldest.
She's the oldest.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the oldest. She used to be daddy's little girl. You know.
They grow fast, don't they?
But now she want to be all with mommy, and you know, daddy don't get the love he used to get. It's all good though.
You know, as girls we do, because I was my daddy's little girl, and then you grow up and you know. You still always, because I will always be my daddy's baby. And
she better be saying the same thing.
So, as an adult,
she better be saying
always be my daddy's baby.
But that's my
sure.
firstborn, and I love her.
She will always be
that's baby girl. Yes.
And your son is, you said 14.
Yes, my young king.
Then how are they doing in school?
Okay.
Are they doing good?
Let me brag on them real quick.
Oh,
so
yes,
my daughter is about to graduate a year early. My son, my son is on the same path. He's on the same path.
Yeah. So honor roll kids, advanced, taking AP classes, huh?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I stopped doing homework with them a long time ago. Along.
That is great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So definitely, the importance of education is definitely in your home.
You have to have two education in my home.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would
So what is your
encourage.
philosophy on education?
I would encourage this to my melanated people. You got to have more than one education. The education the school system give us,
Okay.
which is not always on the up and up, and you need to know history of who you are, where you come from, and the things that we've been through, things that we have created, and things that maybe the powers that be, that's the best way to say it, I guess, don't want us to know.
How important is it to know where you came from?
Very, very.
How
Because then
detrimental is that in your life?
okay, like some people want to forget about slavery. Let's get past it. Okay, so just say
Can we just get
a
past that?
couple of generations from us, they don't know about slavery. But then the powers that be tell them, y'all are lazy. Look, y'all haven't, look, everybody else is advancing, y'all lazy. What are y'all doing? But see, when you know about slavery, when you know about the thing that were put in place to hold us down, but you can't hold us down, because look at us, baby.
That's
like,
right.
like we stand up tall, man. You try to put your foot on our neck, and we still coming. But back to what I was saying, I digress from that. When you know where you come from, then you can understand the sacrifices your ancestors made. You can understand the system. You can understand what you need to do, not just to better yourself, because I can't stand when people want to speak as an individual, but as a nation. So it's very you need to know this. You need to know this.
Okay. And so you would say that starts from home.
Don't expect no school to teach you this. Do not expect some school to say, "Hey, let's sit down and go." No, they're not going to teach you that. So yes, parents, you should be teaching your kids this. You should educate them outside of the school on more than what the school teach. And especially people that's melanated, because they see the greatness before we were brought over forcefully to this land. If they see that what we created, then they'll understand that they are from kings and queens, and they will strive to do more. But if you only allow them to tell you that you are nothing but a slave, mentally, you're already damaged. You're already damaged. So you have to educate your kids. You have to give them more than one education. I remember when I was at Strayer University, a newsletter came out, and it said the first president was a black man, John Hanson. And so I'm like, what? So this is the newsletter now. So I go research it. Library of Congress. Then a black man pop up. Then I look deeper into it. And I'm like, ain't this something? Now this was before the United States became a constitution. So I'm like, why they not teaching us about this? So I tell my son and my daughter about it. And that's the kind of education that you have to know about. You have to understand these different things. Like, my kids have taught me stuff, and I'm like, what? The richest man in the world was a black man, a billionaire, that loaned Europe money so they won't go bankrupt? I'm like, what? I mean, things of that nature. But if you don't start educating your kids, they just gonna go with whatever school teach them. But when you start planting that seed, then it will grow. So when they run up on some information, they like, yo, Dad, did you know this? Dad, did you know that? And your kids will do the same thing. They'll do the same thing.
I like that. Eric, how do you feel about our school system?
It should be a lot better. Like, my kid's mother, I talked to her about growing up and the school she went to and the school I went to. We had to share books. We didn't always have enough books to go around. How can you educate kids like that? They sit there sharing books. Maybe some of the textbooks are old and outdated. Because anybody that been to college, you know you'll go through, like, you'll have this certain edition of books. And then by 2 years from now, that book is gone. They got a whole new book for that same course. So, you know, depending on where you grow up at, the school system is horrible.
So, would you homeschool your children then?
If I knew someone who was worthy enough to teach my kids inside the home, I would love to homeschool them.
Would you homeschool them though?
I'm not that teacher. Like I said before, I stopped doing homework with my kids a long time ago. Because, I mean, I'm like that hood professor. I'm that hood professor, you know, like, yeah, you know, I'm not that.
You're not that teacher.
I'm not that teacher.
Okay.
Because we go to math, we stopping at multiplication. We'll get some division in there, but listen,
That's it.
Yeah, who thought about putting alphabets inside of math? Like, yo. For real, like who? We're gonna put a Z right here on a Y. Yo, throw an A in there. Throw an A in there. Yeah, and put it to the second power. Yo, who thinks about stuff like that? You know who thinks about that? Our people, because we the one that created math and science. That's why you should have two education, because they not gonna teach you that.
Homeschool it then, Eric.
Hey, listen. I'm the hood professor. All right. No, I'm saying? I'm that hood professor.
Right.
I'm not that school professor.
Eric, I have just one last question for you.
Let's get it.
Do you think that children's education... No. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I got my question right, because this is my last question of the night.
Okay.
Do you think that children's education is affected when you only have one parent in the household growing up?
I just read some research online.
Okay.
And it was 2-parent household versus 1-parent household. The average, not saying for everybody, you individuals that like to only think about the individual. The average single-parent household, the single parents have dropped out of school. So the kid normally repeats that. I think it's over 100% or something like that. It's something crazy. It was something crazy.
Really
yes.
Percentage.
Yes. So more than likely you will repeat that, and your kid will drop out of school.
Oh.
Now, not saying that every single parent dropped out of school, and not saying that their kids gonna drop out of school. This is an article based off of university, whatever testing or whatever they do. And it was saying just a single parent household. Now, compared to that 2-parent household, they said more than likely both parents graduated and the kids will repeat that. As a single parent, my single parents out there, you have to work so hard. 2 to 3 times harder as a 2-parent household. You trying to make sure you put bread and meat on the table. make sure kids do homework, making sure kids go to after school whatever activities, trying to make